Hello, it's a warm welcome to Arcn television. This is a special report where we're at a very special department, a very, very important one in the institute. That is the administration, and I'm with the director. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back where we're going to talk about all the things that involve the Arcn administration as a body. I am Hilda Homsem Fuatuam. I'm urging you to stay back. Morning, sir.
Good morning, madam.
How are you doing, sir?
Well, I'm doing fine.
Thank you for having us in your office, sir.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Please, can we know who you are?
Yes. I am Alhaji Mahmoud Bello, the most senior in the department. That means I'm the director of admin. I was appointed as the director in 2022. So I assumed the leadership in admin, and since then I've been working with the other staff assiduously, considering the department is the department that has responsibility of all administrative work, both in the council and also for the council and also for the research institute. So you can see how enormous our mandate is. We have a very tasking, function. So that is it.
All right, thank you, sir. You said it's a big department. So can we have the organograph of the department?
Yeah.
So I will get to know how big it is, as you said.
Yes, the organogram of the department, at the top we have the director. Unfortunately, we're supposed to have deputy directors, about 3. Supposed to have deputy director, deputy director training, deputy director promotion, deputy director appointment. But unfortunately, we are operating at, we have a constraint because we lack manpower. So there is a wide gap, because as a director, the next person to me in the department is assistant chief. So that is how we are, operating. But actually, after the deputy directors, then we're supposed to have assistant directors. Then we have chief, then before assistant chief, and down the ladder. Yeah.
So is it now? If we talk about administration, that means almost the whole Arcn is here.
The whole Arcn, yes. Yes.
That's a big one.
Not only Arcn, but even including research institute.
Wow.
Because the 36 research institute, wow, we are all responsible for their all the administrative duties. So that is it. So we are concerned with Arcn, there's the 36 Research Institute, and also other agencies.
Sir, then, what are the mandates of the department? You are saddled to it in the department.
Yeah, actually, as an admin department, we have the responsibility to coordinate and be responsible for all, staff promotions, appointment, the disciplinary issues, training, and other related matters. So both in the council and also in the research institute. We are also responsible for coordinating staff welfare, and pension matters, retirement and debt benefits of staff, the coordination of capacity building, as earlier as I said, coordination of capacity building, and other programs such as like induction, the orientation, and on-the-job training also. In this department, one of the functions is we write briefs, we reply letters, considering our department, because all other research institute, they send mails, so we reply them, or the agencies outside, so we also reply them. We write memos presenting to the management, or when the board is in place. We are the secretariat of the management. Okay.
Sir, now you've said it. These are your mandates.
Yes.
What are the units under the department and their functions?
Yes. We have, as I said earlier, we have other units such as the General Administration, which is APD, the Training Unit, we have the Transport Unit, the Record and Registry Unit, the Security Unit, Store and Verification Units. So these are the units under the admin.
What are the connections between the research department, the research institute, the department, and the administration as a body?
Actually, going by the simple method of communication in these days, we used to communicate with them via electronic media such as WhatsApp messages or SMS, and we also use the posting method, that is the via posting, when we are now sending hard copies of mails and information, so that is it.
And you visit them often?
Of course, we visit them often when they are doing their promotion, or when the need arises. Probably there is need for investigation on a disciplinary cases. We used to visit them when they are conducting recruitment in the research institute. We represent the council because we have to be there in order to see what they are doing, because we are the custodian of rules and regulation. So we make sure that what they are doing is in line with the extant laws. So that is why we have to be there wherever they're conducting their promotion, their recruitment, or any other issue. And also when the research institute also probably they are conducting some activities, they also invite our presence there. Yes.
We're still with Alhaji Bello Mahmoud, the director admin, and he has told us a lot about the units, their mandates, and everything, and the relationship between Arcn as a body and other research institutes. Why don't you still sit back, and we'll be right back where you get to hear more how they interface with the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and other issues relating to Arcn. Don't go anywhere. sir. Thank you. And now we know Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development.
Yes.
We used to be together, and let me say they are still our mother body.
Yes.
How do you interface between the ministry, that is Federal Ministry of Agriculture, and ARCN?
Well, our relationship with Federal Ministry of Agriculture is very, very, very cordial. More particularly with the present administration, because they are the supervisory ministry, so therefore we have good relationship. Because before the assumption of the leadership of ARCN, the present leadership, things were not going smoothly, because like the ministry, probably I can say they take over some of the function of ARCN. But now the story has changed, because the present minister and the permanent secretary, they don't accept that. They just allow ARCN to have its function, to function as the act spell out. Therefore, they don't interfere in the ARCN, unlike before, that some of the research institutes, they even bypass ARCN, go straight to the ministry, and they will be attended. But unlike, and it's not the case now. The permanent secretary is somebody that doesn't even condone that. Whatever, if they go there, he turn them back to ARCN. Or if they write, they submit anything there, they send it back to ARCN for us to now, make comment or deal with it here. So that is it, and that's what makes the going to be so cordial, so easy. And you can see that there are a lot of progress, a lot of development, and there is no staff that you can ask that will not tell you that there's a drastic change from what it was before. So that is it.
Right, sir.
So,
that is good. We talked about our units.
yes.
I made mention of appointments,
Yes.
made mention of welfare, pension,
Yes.
benefits, training.
Yes.
What are the criteria laid down, for training of staff at ARC? And when was the last time you had any training? And for the welfare of the staff, how often do we come, to come into the welfare? Because I remember the last time the senators came for budget and defending, they were asking about that. How is the welfare relationship of your staff? And then again, the death benefit, I know we lost one or two. How are you relating with your families? It's not all about when you're alive. Let the staff, the relationship between the staff while they're alive, even while you're gone, it gives morale to other people and boosts their interest to work and put in more effort. So basically it's about the units, the criteria, and the last time we had the training, and how the capacity building and the welfare of your staff. Can you please let us know about that?
Well, actually, the welfare of our staff in the RCN, actually, to some extent, with the president of our leadership, he is trying, because I think since the inception of ARCN in 2007, that was the November 2007, when ARCN came into force, I don't think there was any leader that attend to staff welfare than the present executive secretary, because it is the only time that we are giving welfare package during Salah, during Xmas, at the end of the year, and even is somebody that from his farm he used to bring agricultural produce and share it to staff. And look at it. There has never been a time when in Arcn that we recognize the leadership, giving us any. And in fact, there was even a time when the trailers of grains and vegetable oil came from the ministry, uploaded them in Arcn premises, and then share it to the staff of the ministry. And the staff of Arcn, we are not given even a grain or a bottle of vegetable oil. And the leadership of Arcn was there, was looking at staff. So that is it. And I believe the present executive secretary is such a person that he's very concerned of staff welfare. Because you can see a situation whereby somebody who is sick or who has gone to the hospital and he was hospitalized or he was prescribed drugs he cannot afford to, he will come and the executive secretary will assist by giving some financial assistance to go and purchase drugs or settle the hospital treatment. So I don't think that there is anybody that does that kind of a assistance to staff. Apart from that, he is the one that, in fact, we don't have staff boss at all. Our staff boss, break down for years. He was the one that came up, refurbished 2 staff buses for us, and was even ready to look for additionally, buses, so that because the staff buses we are following a Mararaba, Nyanya side, and the other one was along Kubwa. So there is need when staff complain that there are some of our staff that reside along Airport Road. In fact, the executive secretary is, looking at how he will now, get additional, buses so that to put on the other routes, so that noble staff come to office.
And is that the same with pension and other too?
Exactly, because the issue of pension, I don't think there is any of our staff or that retired from Arcn and will complain about his benefit being or not paid. No, I don't think there has never single staff. To my knowledge, I don't, because even if there is, I think it is we that we were supposed to know, because the complaint will come to us. So I don't think, and such. So also, like the issue of death benefits, there are, apart from those, we are waiting now for release, so that when we have release now, we will now settle the remaining one. But so far, I don't think we have issues.
And for the training, when was the last time we had training, and what are the criteria that you must adhere before you go into training?
Yes, the training issue is a little bit a problem, because like 2022 budget, for the whole capacity building, the National Assembly removed it for us. The budget for capacity allocation, they remove it. Our ES try to see that, yes, whether they will put it back. So we did not have any training throughout 2022.
So, but what must you do? What stage will you get to go into training? Is it for everybody or particular bodies?
No. Training, we usually organize training for everybody, but we used to do it in batches. Yes, this time around we will now organize training and send a particular group on training. After maybe like the following month, we send another group. That is how we conduct training in ARCN. Yes.
So, sir, of course, there is no one that does not have problems. And as a department, what are some of the challenges? And without waiting for the government to come and intervene, how were you able to tackle it?
Well, actually, our problems, we have so many problems, but some of the problems are the working material, like some of our computers are not functioning well. Literate and also have computers in their offices. You can imagine the whole admin, we have only one or two computers we are working with. Even though this years provided 3 laptops now. So with the 2 computers now we are managing. We are doing our work. So that is it. But the whole problem, I think, we need to concentrate on training, because training that makes our staff, to perform very well. It's even though we don't know what will happen this year, because like throughout last year, as I said, we did not have any training, because the budget provision was removed. Not only ARCN, I think the whole research institute, including the research institute. Yeah, so it is only probably the chief executives, they are, making their ways to get some funds somewhere to finance training, but there is no budget provision for that. We have problem of accommodation, and this problem of accommodation also, it affects our function, to affect our staff, because there is no house anybody can perform when he doesn't have a conducive environment, particularly where to sit and carry out his function. Yeah, so we have problem of accommodation, and thank God, maybe with the coming up of the another building in that space, open space, probably to address the accommodation problem, because the admin department, I think, will have a complete flow in that building that will soon come up. Yes, we are waiting for government to release fund, yes, or to release for capital, so that the project will commence. So that is what we, and also, as you said, challenges. We are the admin. I think there is no department that will have challenges like admin, because considering we are the engine room of the organization, so we lack manpower. Actually, we are operating with inadequate staff. Because as I said earlier, you can see that from the director position, the next, is the next position is the next person to me is assistant chief. So look at how we are operating. There are gaps. So I think that one also can affect our performance.
And then what are your last words for us?
Well, my last word is that I would like to advise my staff, because what we've been doing before the coming of the present years, like everyone was on his own, but now the style of leadership has changed. The style of leadership is participatory, so each and everyone participate. There is no how you see somebody just sitting down idly. Before, you see people sitting under the tree just gossiping, but it's not the same now. People, each and everyone is given a schedule, is given his own this in work, so they don't have that time to waste. So it's participatory, the method now. Each and everyone participate in what is happening. There is nobody that is sitting idle. So that is it. But that's why I say that at the same time we need to have training. Yes, even if staff they are participating in their day-to-day activity, but there is need for them to have training. Training. That's what makes organization or staff to be perfect in their job. So that's it.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for giving us this opportunity, and we're really enlightened. Thank you so much, and hope you enjoyed and have learned a lot about the admin of ARCN from the horse's mouth. I remain Hilda Hobson for saying keep watching more of our programs. Bye for now.